Welcome back into the front stretch, rolling into turn number 3, presented by Lyle's Tire and Wheels on 84th and J Street in Omaha. Make sure you get over there. Look on the west side of 84th Street, or you can just go online at lylestire.com. See their entire inventory. You can find them on Facebook. They're going to take great care of you when it comes to wheel alignments, tire balancing, nitrogen inflation, and, of course, they've got all those great rims and wheels, all different types of wheels. You may think, well, it's rubber that meets the road. It's not that big of a deal. Depending on your driving habits, where you're driving, what you're driving on, the type of tire does matter. So make sure you get over to Lyle's Tire and Wheels on 84th and J Street and find out today how they can help you out and help you save a little bit of money.
Get your lift kit for your Tesla.
Get your lift kit done. Joining us on the podcast now is another modified driver, right? Still driving modified?
Yeah, and the sprint car this year, too.
Oh, and the sprint car.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Double duty.
Let me pause you real quick. Let me get that microphone just a little bit closer. It's uncomfortably close. So you're basically making out with everybody that's had that microphone on today. That probably wasn't the best thing to say.
Only 3 of them tested positive for COVID. You're good.
We're talking about Cameron Thompson, son of Nate Thompson, former Eagle Raceway modified track champion, and stock car driver, also all-around great dude. Cameron jumped into the modified. Was last year your rookie season?
Yes.
I remember talking to a couple of people at the end of the year, and it felt like those last probably 3 or 4 weeks of the season, you really kind of started to take a handle of that modified.
Yeah, the last 4 nights was probably the best nights I've had all year. I think, well, I don't know why. I just got really comfortable the last couple nights, and I think I started really getting it. And then, like, the fall specials, we were really good. Well, not as good as, like, most people, but the best I've been all year.
Yeah. I noticed a big difference, especially from my angle, going into turn 1. You got guys like Bob Zobek and Jordan Grabowski and obviously Johnny Sadoff. When they go into the corner, I mean, they throw the car into the corner a lot like a sprint car. And it felt like you started to pick up on that later in the season, and that made a tremendous difference.
Yeah, well, they said, like, my dad would always, like, yell at me. He was like, you're going in the corner way too late.
Yeah.
So I started backing up my entry, and it started getting way better. I really struggled running the top a lot. So once I started running the bottom, I started getting better.
Now, was it you and your brother that hit the tire going into turn 1?
That was me.
Sorry. I didn't mean to. That was one of the scariest wrecks.
That was me.
I mean, that car was destroyed. That was your hobby stock?
It was a stock car.
Stock car? Man.
Well, it wasn't mine. Somebody else owned it. And, yeah, it don't go in circles no more.
It don't. It does not. Well, it might go in circles better. It just doesn't go straight.
Yeah.
That tire can do a lot of damage. It's a little deceiving when you think, I just hit a tire.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal.
I haven't tried up there yet. No sense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I'm gonna do again.
So we kind of talked a little bit about 24. Felt like you really kind of picked it up. What was the end of the season specials that you really enjoyed going to?
I really liked Interstate Speedway. It was I liked how small it was, I think. And
yeah.
The first day was really bad there, but then the second day I picked it up like a lot. And then I really liked Harlan. We went to the Tiny Lund, I think.
Yep.
We ran up there with, I was running door-to-door with Chris Abelson and Isaac Malco. And then I had my J-bar came loose, so then I didn't finish the race. And then we also went to the new figured Jefferson Speedway.
Okay.
I did not like that track. I thought I was going to hit the wall every corner.
Yeah.
Or, like, the straightaways are so narrow.
Tell me about Interstate. Was that your first time being up there?
Yeah.
In Shelby County also, or did you race on that track yet?
Yeah, Shelby County. And
did you take to Shelby County a lot better than you did Interstate? Like you said you didn't like it the first day, but then the second day you kind of figured the track out?
Yeah. We ran hot laps, and I didn't like it, but then the heat race, it slickened off, and I really liked it. We were pretty good at Shelby, actually, and at Interstate. The last night, we had to run a last chance qualifier, and I went from 11th to almost 3rd in like 3 or 4 laps, and then I finished 4th in front of my dad.
Yeah.
Well, got the important part in there.
Matters. And how many times did you remind him of it?
All the time.
All the time?
It's funny because he was on the bottom, and I drove around him on the top. And there's a photo where he's like on the bottom, I'm on the top, and there's sparks flying, and
Yeah.
it's the coolest photo
Ooh,
ever.
that seems like a badass photo.
It is.
I think you should blow it up and give it to him for Father's Day.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be an
Autograph it.
awesome
Autograph
Father's
it.
Day? Yeah. Entitle it, just remember that time.
Well, it wasn't the first time it happened. I
Yeah.
did it at US 30, the topless night, the
Yeah.
cancer night. And then everyone gave him crap at the track, but nobody was really at Interstate that we knew, so nobody really gave him crap except me.
I always love talking to father-son duos about the dynamic between the two. Obviously, your dad knows quite a bit about modifieds and how to win track championships, how to set them up and that kind of stuff. At what point do you you're like, Dad, I got this? Do you think it's coming this year, or did it already come last year?
I have a book, and I write all my notes in, but sometimes if I want to try something, I run it by him first to ask. But he always says, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just like, I don't know.
Well, because it's also the tough thing is like he could set the car up exactly how it would work for him, but your driving style may be just different enough that it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Our cars are pretty different, but
Yeah.
I always run it through him, and if he just says I don't know, I just try it anyways.
Try it anyways, yeah. Plans for 25? You gonna stay in the modifieds?
Yeah, we're running the modified and sprint car weekly at Eagle. That's the
Oh.
plan. And then I don't know about. I think we're gonna hit off the icebreaker with both cars. Then I don't know, like we might run Columbus or Beatrice, but as of right now, it's like not on the schedule.
Yeah.
Because last year we ran Columbus with the modified, but I think my dad's gonna run Columbus with the modified, so I might just go help him. 2 cars is a lot for me on Saturdays, so I probably shouldn't be racing too much.
It is a lot. I know watching Cole Wayman, like it's a struggle to get out of the car and into the next one, get strapped in, and get your mind set right.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's great experience.
yeah. I haven't drove a sprint car yet, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Well, hopefully you can do it better than Roger did.
I probably will. No disrespect.
Let's not jinx ourselves.
I hope not.
By the way, anybody that doesn't know, I think was he hot lapping the car early
Yeah.
last year?
Yeah.
It was Nate's new sprint car, and he wrecked it. Which he got the Homer Simpson Award at the banquet for it. We give him a lot of grief just because it's fun to give the track owner a little bit of grief when he destroys a race car. But that car was pretty well torn up, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had to get a new chassis, and well, we have the chassis straightened now, but we haven't thankfully haven't had to go back to it.
Race Saver, right?
Yeah.
Are you an open wheel kind of a guy, or would you go late model at all?
Like if the opportunity was presented, I would.
Yeah.
But I really like the modifieds, and I actually told my dad that I wanted to drive a stock car, but he won't let me.
Yeah. Really? He'll let you to modify before a stock car.
Well, I drove a stock car one time, and then the power steering went out, and he was like, "You look like a rookie out there," and I was like, "There's no power steering." Then he went to Columbus, and he lost power steering in the A feature.
Yeah.
I had no power steering all night.
When he came to the pits, did you tell him he looked like a rookie out there?
I didn't go with him.
Oh, okay. You should make sure to remind him of that.
So you should go back to the OG stuff back in the 70s.
Yeah.
They never put power steering on race cars.
Yeah.
Took
Great
too
for the
much
forearms.
horsepower.
Great for
Well,
the forearms.
Andy don't have he hates the quick steers, so he don't have one. So it must have been really hard.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't be able to do it.
What tracks you going to run at for 25?
Like I said, Eagle mainly, and then if I get the chance, maybe Columbus, Beatrice. It's kind of hard too because I work at Little Mini E.
Okay.
I'm a flag guy, so I like helping out there. So I raced Beatrice probably a couple times. It was only when Eagle, like the go-karts
Mini
rained out.
You're going to have to use that on Saturday night, our flag guy.
Flag guy. Cade Murray is definitely our flag man.
Yeah.
He's had to put up with a lot
He's
of
a
stuff.
flag guy now.
All right, so what are some big tracks that you want to go race at?
I want to run Boone. I
Yeah?
really want to run Boone.
Just a regular race at Boone, or do you want to do the Super Nationals?
Well,
Because that's 2 totally different beasts.
I don't think I'd keep up there at Super Nationals, but I'd like to go try the track out.
Yeah.
Because they say it's a lot like Eagle, but a lot smoother, I guess. I don't really have a lot of tracks that I'd like to go to.
Mhm.
Maybe, I don't really know. Usually if the opportunity is presented, I'll go.
Yeah.
If I have the time.
Are you more with
No.
being kind of at Eagle a lot? Are you more of a short track or a big track guy?
Well, I haven't ran any big tracks.
Oh, oh yeah. He said Shelby County Speedway. I was
Oh,
thinking you were.
I ran Lexington, but they say it's a 3/8, but
Yeah.
it's got some long straightaways.
What about Adams County? Would you ever go run that?
I would.
It's a little
if
bit
I
of a
got
drive, but it's a big track.
Yeah, if you're at ACS, see that wall down there?
Yeah.
That's turn 1. When you're coming out of 4,
big.
that's turn 1.
Big.
Long straightaways.
I liked Lexington. I don't really know. I guess a racetrack is a racetrack to me, but
Yeah.
my dad says he likes the short tracks better. So
Yeah. We've been talking with Cameron Thompson, modified driver throughout the area. Make sure to thank those great sponsors that are helping you race.
My dad told me to make a list, and I didn't make a list.
Oh, you forgot to make a list. That's
A
okay.
picture of your car on your phone?
I don't have. My dad took my phone.
Oh, is he here?
No, he's not here.
And he took your phone.
Yeah,
How's he supposed to get a hold
What
of you?
is up with that?
he can't. The Nebraska's Best, Big Red Towing, Slacker Properties, Auto Transmatic, T3 Fabrication, A&J Auto Service. There's a couple more.
Mom and Dad.
Listen,
Mom and Dad.
She's trying to help you. Don't break it.
Oh, Stumpy's Custom Creations, Outback Construction. This is only one side. Oh, I got Stepmom's Rule on there.
Wait, stepmom's rule?
Yeah, she's had me put it on there because she gave me some money.
Yeah.
Limitless Racing.
That's racing. I love that.
Steve Hurst. I don't really know. I think I named all of them.
That's okay.
Mom, Dad, Grandma,
yeah,
Grandpa.
yeah, gotta hit
Grandpa drove me around to a lot of tracks this summer.
Yeah.
I didn't have my driver's license, so
So he had to take you around?
he drove me everywhere.
What about a girlfriend?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right.
Oh yeah, Riley. Mental support. Mental support.
Stress relief.
Yeah, stress relief.
Tossing the phone when you need to list off the sponsors support?
When Dad takes yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do to have your dad? What did he take your phone for?
I don't really know. I just
You
on it.
know.
I'm
you
on
just
it.
don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm just on it too much.
All
I
right,
guess.
that's fine. That's fine. That happens. All right, Cameron Thompson, man, best of luck this year. Hope that the modified keeps coming around, and that you take to that sprint car. I think it's going to be a great year of sprint cars at Eagle.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun.
I'm excited.
Are you going to do the dual points challenge at Eagle and Beatrice?
No, because I'm going to help at Mini E.
Oh, that's right. You said that. Maybe if I paid attention during your interview. All right, Dirk, you got anything for him?
No, I think we pretty much covered it. His dad stole his phone and his girlfriend saved him.
I think that is a good thing to wrap. Is that your girlfriend?
Riley, yeah.
Yeah. You said you didn't have one.
Well, I didn't comprehend. I don't know.
Man. Is he in trouble now? It's okay. He could be in trouble. Is that Clint Holman's daughter?
Yeah.
I thought I recognized her. All right.
Maybe the hoodie gave it away.
Well, yeah. I also wasn't looking at the hoodie. I was paying attention to her when she was talking to me. All right. We think we should wrap this show up. This has gone on long enough. That's going to do it for us in this episode of The Front Stretch. Make sure to like and follow so we can continue to grow. For Dirk Houston, I'm Dan Taylor. This has been The Front Stretch presented by Joe's Karting and Quaker Steak and Lube.